So today we are going to discuss about creating Azure Resource Log. So what are the Azure Resource Log? So Azure Resource Log prevents user in the organization to accidentally deleting or modifying critical resources. Azure logs are different from role-based access control in a way that using these logs you can apply restrictions across all users and roles. Users can apply log on resources label, resource group label, or subscription label. There are two types of logs available in Azure. First one is cannot delete. If this log is applied to any of the resources, the user can still read or modify the resource but cannot delete it. The read only, so as the name suggests, this log applied, a user can only read the resource without causing any modification or a delete. And in the Azure portal, these logs are called delete and read only. So for the implementing resource log, the best practices are identify critical resource, select appropriate log type, apply hierarchical strategy, and the last, document and communication. So now we are going to do with the lab. Welcome to the Microsoft Azure lab. Now I'm going to cancel it and we are on the home page. Okay, so we have the first task here to deploy a virtual machine. So from the Azure portal menu or a form of home page, we need to create a resource. So I'm just going to click on the create resource here, and in the category we need to search virtual machine and create it. So if you want to search here, so yeah, you can search from here as well. And we have also the compute section where we can find out the virtual machine. So I have just click on the compute, and in the compute we have find the virtual machine. I am going to create it. So after the create, we have to fill out the uh, like create a virtual machine basic details uh, from with the following information. So first I need to refresh this page. It might be have some issue. Yeah, so I'm going to create a resource, and in the resource I am going to compute, and in the compute I have just click again on the virtual machine. Yeah, now I think all is good here. So as you see, we have the subscription PayG Lab 2, pay as you go, and I am going to select the resource group which is already defined by my sandbox, right? So I have choose it, and if you don't have any resource group, so yeah, you can create from here. So now I am going to provide a virtual machine name. So I'm going to provide ngvm, right? And in the reason it will be okay for me. uh, in the availability option, I am going to select with no infrastructure redundancy required as of now. And on the security type, the trust launch virtual machine. So yeah, it it will be okay for me, because as of now I want the trust launch virtual machine to protect against the persistence and advanced attack on the G2 virtual machine, right? And if I have like going to see on the image, so we have the OS image here. So whatever the image you want with your virtual machine. So yeah, you can choose, like if you want to Ubuntu OS, so yeah, you can choose any uh, image from the Ubuntu. So from now I am going to select the version of 22.04 LTS, right? Okay, now we have the size, right? uh, so I'm going to on a size, and in the size I have to click on the see all sizes. Here we have the lot of VM sizes series, right? So I'm going to select the B series here, and for the B series I'm going to select the B2, where the two CPUs required, 4 GB RAM I have, and the data disk is a 4, and max IOPS like a 1280, and the other stats, right? So I've just selected the B2s, and going to select it. So you can see it's showing here the standard B2s, right? And now the authentication type. So on the authentication type, we have to provide the SSH public key if you want to access your virtual machine through the SSH. So yeah, you can select here. And if you want to access through the password, right, by your own, so yeah, you can use here also. So I'm going to write ng user and going to put my password. Password should be strong, so yeah, you can put your password. So I have just entered the confirm password with the same one. So yeah, now I am going to on the disk to click the next button. So in this disk, I have to select the OS disk type with the standard SSD to save like our money, because I don't want to be use the premium one to make it money more, right? So yeah, and now I am going to click on the create and review, right? So it's going to be validated first, means whatever the value you have provided, so all are good or not, right? So it's going to be validated. So yep, validation is passed now. So I'm going to click on the create button. So this will take a little bit time, maybe 2 to 3 minutes. So for now I'm going to pause the video till the resource completely installed. So yeah, thank you. You see the deployment is complete. So now I am going to my resource with the click on the go to resource button. So I am on my VM page, right, where the all details are there. So now we have a task to create a delete log. So to create a delete log, we need to click on the setting drop down, and in the setting we have the log section. So I'm going to click on the log here. So now it will be blank as of now because there is no any log, right? So I am going to click on to the add button where I need to add the log name. So I'm going to write ng del, and the log type is delete. If you want to write any notes, so yeah, you can add it, but as of now I'm not going to provide. And just click on the OK here. So now if you try to delete the virtual machine, so you will get the error. So now let's try to delete the virtual machine. So here's the delete button on the overview section. So I have just click on the delete, and in the delete I am going to just click on the checkbox, and you see I am not able to delete this resource due to have like I don't have permissions to perform the delete operation, right? because of the scope of lock. So I have locked this VM where you cannot be deleted it by mistake as well, right? Now we have to create a read only lock also. So I'm going to click on this lock button again and going to add a new lock. Here I'm going to provide the lock name read only, right? And the lock type should be a read only, and just click on OK. Now if you change anything in this VM, so you will get the error as well, right? So for now, if you want to me to add something, okay, just try creation time, this value, save. So you see I'm not going to add the event tag here, right? So you can just read all the information here or you can access it, right? So this is the thing, like we have done how we can use the resource log in your virtual machine in the Azure. So thank you so much. We are come back with the new lab in the next lecture. So thank you.